The Lou, that was an amazing G. Let me say it straight, amazing G, because I think I need to do this video because I insulted him. Because I kept on saying that surely Real Madrid are not going to go into a season of professional football with a dude called Joselu as a striker. I don't care how it's pronounced. Like, I'm calling him Joselu, and I actually did that out of disrespect. So this is purely out of disrespect, Joselu. But your boy Joselu, man, that was an amazing goal. That was an amazing goal, and I think he dropped. I think it's 16 Gs in 33 games for Espanyol last season, who are now in the Segunda division, and he's here on loan. And I think the idea is, and I think this is definitely the idea. I get it. Real Madrid are thinking we're gonna get Mbappe next season. We need someone just to fulfill the striker position just for the year. So the Lou is literally just you're just a conduit leading on to Mbappe, and when Real actually get that striker. Although I've got a few things to say about that. But here's my thing though. That's yes, it's a friendly, nothing is at stake. You know, you can't really judge it based on that. That was a superb goal. That was a freaking superb goal against an amazing keeper, Onana, who actually had an amazing game in that game. Um, he should take this opportunity to be like, wait a minute, I can be your striker. And the reason why I say this is because I don't know what Real Madrid's plans are, but this is what I've said on several hangouts. Mbappe is not a striker. First thing. Second thing, Mbappe cannot play that position in the same way that Benzema played it, which is what Vini benefited of. If Mbappe plays as a striker, you're not going to get that 1-2 punch that he had with Benzema, because Benzema's characteristics in terms of how good he is at playmaking, dropping in deep, and how good he's on the ball and working it in tight spaces. Benzema's play style was perfect for that role, similar to Firmino's play style. I think Mbappe's play style, he can do it, it's fine, but a player that's good, of that level, you want to play him in the strongest position. And that's why I think you have an issue there. Because if Mbappe comes, you know that this is the best player in the world, the face of football, the future of football, and you should play him in the strongest position, which is wide left. But the issue is that Vini is wide left. But if we're going to be brutal and extremely unfair, but extremely brutal, Mbappe being the bigger star goes on the wide left. Then you now have to figure out where does Vini go. Can you now figure out how to play on the wide right? I know Rodrigo can play strike. I know that, but if the Lou, let's say, has an amazing season, let's just talk hypothetically. Let's just say he has an amazing season. He drops like 30 Gs. So like 30, 35 Gs, and now has an amazing season. Then Real have an interesting issue, because what if he has an amazing season? He works well with the team and he wins the Pichichi award and he's amazing and he's totally amazing. Then you have an interesting issue where, like, okay, we have a striker here who is naturally striker, can play this position. So should we now bring in Mbappe just to play him as a striker, or do we bring in Mbappe, put him in a stronger position, which is the wide left, leave the Low up front, and then you have to figure out what you now do with Vini, Rodrigo, and all these other dudes. So it's a good problem to have for Real Madrid. Anybody would want this problem in terms of how do I fit so many amazing players in my team. That's a great problem to have, but you're gonna have to be cutthroat. So because look, what I think everyone expects to happen is he has an okay season, maybe 15, 16 goals, 17 goals maybe. Real Madrid end the loan. They get Mbappe next summer, and whatever happens, happens. So, but I just think that Real don't really understand the issue of there is an Mbappe. You're not going to get the best out of Mbappe as a striker, and a player that's good, who is able to give you that much and is such a lethal player to have in your team. You do not play him as a striker. You do not, under any circumstance, play him as a striker. You've got to play him wide left, which is his strongest position. Yeah, it's an intriguing one, man. Oh no, so shout out to Jude Bellingham. That was a niche. That was a niche. That was a damn niche. And look, man, Real Madrid, look, they're looking good. Because for me, I think for Real Madrid, because you know what's crazy? It's something that I just sort of assumed they've never won the treble. They've never won the treble. When you look at how good this squad looks, their depth, Real definitely have to look for the league. Try and get that Copa del Rey. Real have to. They do this every year, but even more so this year, based on just how good and quality their squad is, they've got to go for the UCL. Now, this is before Mbappe. If these guys were able to get to Mbappe, then that's a whole other kind of a discussion that we're going to have. But it's something that I want you guys maybe to think about. Like, if the Lou says what's up, what do Real Madrid do? Can Mbappe play as a striker? Sorry, no. Yes, he can play as a striker. We get that. Are you going to get the best out of Mbappe playing him as a striker? If you get the best out of Mbappe, put him out wide left, what happens to Vini, who is one of the best players in the world, wide left? It is a freaking conundrum. Talk to me, guys. Like that vid, subscribe if you're new, head over there to that official website, and I'll see you guys on the next live show. Peace out.